Fred, Eriksson, Bruno.
Wow, Fred is the holding.
Would you play McTominay? No way, man.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a special match preview episode of the Football Kaki podcast. I am your host, Eldad, and I am joined by my fellow Kaki bros, Paul and Jordan. How are you guys doing today?
Good.
I am very sleepy.
Ah,
As you can see, my right eye back coming already. I watched the Palace game in the morning. Then went to work.
bro. Wow. We won't get too much into that Palace game, but I can see that from the three of us, Jordan looks pretty happy, whereas me and Paul look a bit sad as United fans.
I can see the eye bag is being a burden now. Burden eye bag.
Well, okay, we have a lot to get into in this episode, but before we do, we just want to thank our audience for listening in and for giving us a try to just listen to the three of us who just love this game of football and what we call the beautiful game. So with that, let's get into the special match preview episode of the big game this weekend, Arsenal versus Manchester United. All right, boys.
Right.
We got a lot of things to get into, but the first thing that we need to let everybody know, and it's a big one. Casemiro is suspended for the coming game this Sunday.
Yes,
Oh my goodness, I was not expecting this.
Yeah. You know what's the best part or not?
What?
Like the moment before he got his yellow card, right? Fred was already standing on the touchline.
Wow.
But I can't remember who. I think it was McTominay
I look at substitute.
or Bruno that lost the ball.
Oh.
Then the moment Zaha got the ball, right, he just had to lunge in to stop the counter attack.
I mean, he has to. It's his job as a defensive midfielder, basically to just disrupt play and just cause havoc.
But I felt that
to the
80 minutes was too long.
Again?
He should have come off earlier. They played him until 80 minutes.
Yeah.
So
Maybe 65 minutes. You gotta bring somebody in.
That should have get more. Like he should have get more protection from the coach. Right?
But I think Ten Hag was too uncertain because at that point, second half, Palace was more of a danger. So up to the point where the 80th minute, right, he just felt like, okay, Casemiro has to stay on because he was doing a lot of interception.
Yeah.
I could tell the whole match, right, he was very conservative, this Casemiro.
Yeah.
But he will not really go in like how he usually go in. He will just position himself better to do it and still make interceptions.
Correct. But the thing is that, do you think that if you're the manager in that situation and you are a goal up where victory is not certain, right, will you leave your best defensive midfield on the field?
I mean, I would.
You will leave him there?
Yeah. I would, to be honest. But then maybe if like my defensive department is not like I need more defensive players, then maybe I would have put in Fred earlier so that Casemiro won't be the only one that is doing the dirty job. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Like you ease Fred into the game before you take Casemiro out.
Correct. I do agree, and I also think that like to really just be to be honest as a United fan, Casemiro actually anchors that United defense quite a lot.
Yeah,
He's a very good shield to Varane and Shaw, or Varane and Lisandro, or whichever defensive player that they're actually playing behind him. So when you lose somebody like that, especially in the upcoming game like Arsenal, right, how big of an impact is that on the game plan for both teams?
I think it's very... Okay, so first and foremost, right, we did beat Arsenal without Casemiro. So a little bit of me is hoping that you can replicate the process.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with what you said. Casemiro has been the anchor ever since the World Cup ended, right?
Yeah, correct.
Ever since the Premier League resumed after the World Cup.
Yep.
And you can really see night and day. The moment he came off, right? Or the moment Fred and McTominay came in, that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer era of the midfield losing possession came back. That's why you concede the free kick, and then unfortunate to have conceded, and Casemiro suspended. So it's like a double whammy for this draw. Felt like a loss to me.
Correct, but Paul, to just bring it back to like the last game between Arsenal and United, right? United did have a lot of a number of calls that were actually a bit lucky lah, on the lucky side lah, that favoured us more than the Arsenal lah. So for George, right, I just want to ask you, right, with Casemiro out now, right, what do you think gives Arsenal an advantage now since the anchor of the entire defense is actually gone for this game?
I have this statistics that I'm looking right now. With Casemiro starting, the winning percentage is 66%.
Yep.
Without Casemiro, is 57%. Yeah. Then okay, I'm not talking. I don't talk about possession. I talk about, let's say, goals conceded. With Casemiro starting is 0.7. With Casemiro not starting is 2 It's like 2. I think it's 2 goals to a match. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's
so
really quite a big,
with this, I
big
mean,
jump.
like what Paul earlier mentioned, that the previous match that Man U played without Casemiro and yet won. Yeah, I mean, hopefully they can still be the same. I mean, now that they have like a reliance on Casemiro, then that tend to have this like a gap to fill in lah. So for Fred to come in to fill that gap is really a big task.
It's going to be a challenge because like if you look back in the other games like against City, for example, the only reason why you could put Fred on the runner was because Casemiro was there. So if let's say you're talking about game plan wise, I do think that, I don't know what you guys think. I just want to think, wouldn't Odegaard and like the front three of Arsenal, like Saka and Martinelli, have a lot of freedom going forward now?
They can have, but they now got Lisandro Martinez, who don't play in the centre back anymore. Now they have Luke Shaw. So I mean, would you? I mean, for Man U fan, would you prefer to see Lisandro Martinez to start than someone else?
He started this game as centre back. Shaw went back to left back.
Okay.
So I think he eased them back in now.
Yeah,
but I feel that United must play a 3-man midfielder against Arsenal. You can't play a 2-man without Casemiro.
Yeah.
But who's the three?
It's going to be Fred, Eriksen, Bruno.
Oh, Fred is the holding.
Would you play McTominay? No way, man.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I will try not to say too much about that lah. So I'm just gonna leave it. Leave it at that. But I do agree that Casemiro is a huge loss. I do think that also because he's not gonna be there, and the way with which Arsenal press right, especially with Odegaard and that young Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, that young front, is going to create a lot of problems for the midfield, especially with the history of Fred. When he's pressed, it's really not good.
Yeah.
It's quite he gets fumbled under pressure, or
he cracks.
He cracks under pressure.
Yeah.
Especially with heavy pressing. Then you see him fall onto the floor a lot.
but you know, Man United, like Lisandro and Martinez, right? They are also one cut away from suspension.
But it's okay, because we have Shaw at centre back.
Yeah. He's been a surprise. He's been a surprise. So, okay, guys. So with that, what's the one thing you think that each team needs to do in order to secure victory? One thing.
Maybe probably go with your menu first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I just feel that United have to show up. They cannot have like the first half like how they play against Man City.
So
like you have your chance, you have to take it. It cannot be like what Rashford missed 2 chances and then pray that you will play like that again in the second half. So I mean, like, give credit to them. The game against Crystal Palace, they did score in the first half.
Yeah.
Which was quite okay, yeah. But Rashford he had an absolute stinker of a game, man. Like he has this I think he has this expectation that he want to score every game.
Yeah.
So he was so selfish, right? That a lot of there were so many chance options, yeah. But he went back to the Rashford of Ola. Try to dribble, then lose the ball, that kind, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But ultimately, I feel that United just have to be defensively sound. So even if we don't score, maybe we can hold out for a draw. Yeah.
You'll be happy with a draw?
Yes, as long as you don't lose. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
George, what about you?
Okay, I just watched rewatched the previous match, the match that Arsenal lost to 3-1. I can see that it's always when Arsenal play a high line, then there's the counter attack when Man United are most aggressive at last. Then they make use of the pace of Rashford, Anthony Tapsambong. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, I think Martial is doubtful, no? So I would think that Anthony will start.
White horse.
The White Horse.
Oh yeah. I think White Horse is normally the last 15-minute cameo that I just throw in.
But he did contribute to the goal, to the Bruno goal yesterday though.
Is it?
Like yeah.
He started the first half. Yeah.
He did the first half. So it was more like you could see how important having a big man is, because he's known to be able to like win headers and everything like that. Then people always, like for Burnley and for Besiktas, he was always known for getting crosses meeting crosses into the box. So you could see that when Eriksen got into the box near the area, right, and with his ability to cross, the two defenders immediately pulled towards Whitehorse. Then Bruno was wide open. Then it was just a simple pass and an emphatic finish for Bruno to score the first goal for United. So I think that Whitehorse could be important because especially with Martial being questionable for the coming game. Okay, boys. So now we've discussed the keys to victory. We've discussed the game plans, right? What's your score predictions?
Me first? I think Arsenal will need to come back. They cannot win twice. Lose twice.
Okay.
Yeah. I would see a very tight 2-1. Yeah. 2-1.
Oh, Paul?
I'm going to go for a draw. Like maybe 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah, 1-1.
1-1. But if United draw, would that essentially rule them out of the title race?
No.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. Because we should have beat Crystal Palace because to me it's just because the fact that they haven't played Man City yet.
Yeah.
So I will make my statement after that.
Okay.
Yeah. But if Arsenal do beat us, then I think it's very hard already.
Yeah.
Because from a United point of view, it's because we don't play them anymore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's very hard to leave things that is out of your control. It's like you have to rely on them to do. Then it's hard, difficult, bro.
Yeah, I do agree. For me, my initial thought before Casemiro got suspended was United were gonna win. But now, I want United to win, right? But I think the score will be probably probably looking at 2-1. 2-1 to United. To United.
Oh.
Yeah, 2-1 to United. I think the game may not be as open as the previous game. I feel because where the two teams are now, especially in terms of form and in terms of like the playing structure and and tactics wise, I think the game will be a bit more like a chess game.
Conservative, very conservative.
Yeah, it'll be quite conservative because both teams got something to gain at the end of it. Arsenal actually, if let's say for example, Arsenal draw, it doesn't really benefit them also. Because if let's say City wins,
because they lose ground on City.
Yeah, you lose ground, right? Then City, if let's say for example they beat Spurs tonight or when they're playing, right? Then it will be game on already, guys. Side note: we are recording this before the Man City and Spurs game, so just FYI when we are recording this. So, a draw doesn't benefit either side. To me, so it has to be win or nothing in my opinion. Win or nothing in my opinion, because it will whoever wins this game, right, actually to me has a slight effect on the title race.
They will you can just swing both ways, Yep.
Correct. So I mean, I'm excited, man. I really want to watch this game. I'm hoping for United win.
Yeah, we could be closer, bro.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Because if we had won the Palace game, then we have 41 points, right?
Yeah.
41, Man U, Arsenal 47. Then if we beat Arsenal, it'll be 44 and 40. It will be a 3-point game. Eh?
Yeah, like even you all draw this match against Arsenal, you all win the Palace, you all still like get closer.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Because now we are 8 behind, but Arsenal got one game ahead.
Yeah.
So they could potentially go 11 ahead first.
Correct. So like a United win will actually reduce the gap for a time being lah. Or at least maintain it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I think that's all, guys. Thanks for the discussion, and let's look forward to a good game this weekend.
Let's go.
This weekend. Oh man, I'm so excited for this game. Let's go. Let's go. Glory, Man United for my side. But before we go off, any last words from the two of you?
Let's hope the better team wins this time.
I just hope that we don't do anything stupid.
That time the better team never wins. That time.
Yeah. No, I think the last thing that we can have is that I just also hope that there's no controversy.
Like a clean, fair.
Yeah, I just want a clean match.
Yeah, bro.
I think. Oh yeah, do you know who's the referee yet?
Michael Oliver. No, kidding.
Oh no, man.
no, I'm kidding. I don't know yet.
Hey, Michael Oliver was the VAR referee against City.
Yeah, but he wasn't the referee, man. The VAR referee and the actual referee doing the game differently.
Yeah.
All right.
Nothing.
All
right, guys. Thank you so much. And to all of you listening in, enjoy the game this weekend. And for all of us who are celebrating the Lunar New Year, happy Lunar New Year to everybody. And thank you so much for listening in. We will see you on our next episode after the United match. Thanks, guys. See ya.
Bye.